Well, hello everybody. Hi. Welcome back to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. My name is Greg. I would bow, but then I'd have to stand up. You see my belly. I'd hit the microphone. It would make all kinds of weird noises, so we just gonna pretend that I bowed. But welcome everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. There's a lot of new stuff coming out, and damn it, if you didn't know my luck with downloading some of this shit, sometimes it just don't work in our favor. So let me show you something here. So there's a new Embraer that's now out for Just Flight. Let me get it pulled up. Now this airplane came out for 2020, and they just updated it. The EMB Bandeirante version 2. Well, I bought it again. I bought it for 2020. I just bought it again. One more again. I bought it, and wouldn't you know it, it's got tons of errors. So I did open up a support ticket. I was really stoked when I saw this thing coming out. I was like, oh man, I can't wait to get this airplane again, because I'm a big sucker for general aviation, propeller planes, especially stuff that Just Flight puts out. They put out some good shit. Plus it's got the PMS 50 system, which I already have a subscription to. So that's the all like digital screen that they have out, the really big like rectangular one that's available in some of the planes. Yeah, the GTN 750. But yeah, I was super excited. But then when I try downloading it, I get all kinds of errors. Let me show you some of the errors that I was getting. I took a screenshot of it so I could send them. But yeah, so this is the error message I was pretty much getting. And I thought, you know, if it's just like one or two of them, that's okay. But I clicked over 100 times. So something is definitely wrong. And I tried different folders. I tried the community folder. I tried community 2024 folder. I tried the store folder, store 2024, stream packages. Like I tried everything I could think of. And it's just, I think it's just a corrupted file that they have available. So we're waiting on them to respond back to us. I don't think they responded yet. Let me see here. They're usually pretty good about responding, so yeah, hopefully they'll respond here. Yeah, I clicked over 100 times. But anyways, there is a lot of new stuff coming out for the simulator this week. Actually, man, we got some real good shit coming out. First, let me play you this little intro that we got. Y'all know the intro already. Sing it with me. All right, let me get this thing played, and then we'll go ahead and check out some of the new stuff coming out for this week. All right, so first up, the Contrail Falcon 50 is finally going to release. I'm so happy. I am so happy this thing is finally coming out. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting for somebody to finally release a Falcon. And wouldn't you know it, Contrail has it coming out. It should be out in 2 days. So Contrail's finally revealed the release date and the price bracket. Now, I haven't seen the price yet, but yeah, we have a Dassault Falcon 50 coming out. Let's take a look at the trailer here. Oh, hang on. Let me turn off the music. Well, so far we haven't seen the airplane, but we've seen a lot of other places. I mean, are we gonna get a truck that we can drive? That's pretty dope if we do. Man, look at the cockpit on this thing. Oh my god, I can't wait to fly this thing. Dope! Look at that thing. Hang on, N119AK. Let's nerd out real quick. Hang on a second. N119AK. All right, Legendary Aviation. Is it a real Dassault Falcon? Let's fucking go! Yeah! I love when this shit happens, when we can take the real tail numbers and find flights. This is how I find a lot of the flights. I take the tail number that they have on the livery and just plug it in. Look at all these flights. I wonder if this is Taylor Swift's airplane. Is that Taylor Swift's airplane? Are we going to be flying Taylor Swift around? I know there's one dude out there that would like me flying Taylor Swift around. That's a pretty sharp livery, man. That's cool. Hang on. So let's just go back a second here. That detail looks pretty damn good. There's one thing that they had that I wanted to see. Brakes on. Do not. That is cool, man. I wonder if that comes on anytime the parking brakes are on. And look, the gas is clicking up for us. I wonder if we can actually operate the buttons here. That would be pretty dope if we can. So here's our APU, generator, bleed air, stop, oxygen mask testing, RPMs. Here's all of our for comms and all that. And then we have oxygen up top. Passenger, that must be signs maybe. Passenger, no, that's not signs. Very cool. Oh, look, here's the IRS knob to align our nav. Oh, that's cool. Did you see the sign flip? That's what I was hoping for. If you missed it, let's check that out. That's cool, man. Watch this sign flip. It's going to go from red to green. Bloop, there we go. Seatbelts, cabin, co-pilot. Here's more lights. There's engine 1, 2, and 3. That's anti-ice. Okay. Very nice cabin. But do we get the truck? That's what I'm wondering. Do we get the truck that comes with it? So far, they really only showed one livery. Never mind, now there's 2. 3, 4. Show us Taylor Swift. What kind of drink was that? Was that a beer? Whoa, what is that back there? Is that the I think that's the Statue of Liberty. Hang on. You're talking about it going down tonight, but no, that's not the Statue of Liberty. That's I wonder what that is. That's pretty cool. It looks like it has a bridge that goes right to it. Hey, if anybody know what that is, put that in the comments. I mean, nobody watches this video anyways, but if you do watch this part and you know what that is in the back, put it in the comments. Ah, Royal Brewer. Okay, so they got their own beer. Very cool. Let's fucking go. I love steam gauges. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Shake, shake, shake it, bitch. Oh, did you see had the frame rate stuttering when they were pulling that? That is not good. If it's in the commercial, you know it's going to be worse on the simulator. Watch when they pull the shade. Look at the frame rates dropping. Here it comes. Oh, man, that's terrible. Very cool. Ooh, look at that screen up there. Now that says self-test. This systems test. They have a map. There's a function button. Here's our weather system here. Hydraulics, probably A and B. Crew and passenger temperature. Very cool, man. It's got looks like a very similar system to what's in like the Dash 8 Q400 and X-Plane, and what's in like the RJ from Just Flight and the Bay 146. It looks like that kind of system. Very nice. But yeah, I wonder if we can pull up the checklist on this screen here. Hey. Hey. Military, no way. Hey, that's cool. Oh, that is dope. It's got a flight computer there, so you can be sitting as a passenger. That's cool, man. I've never seen an airplane in the simulator have something like that before. That was a bad takeoff, by the way. Whoever took off, y'all need to X that out and try again. That's cool, man. Altitude, outside temperature, destination. Very cool. Can't download it now. It's not available yet. That's a pretty good landing. They must be taking notes from me. Yep. Yo, that is dope, man. Whoa, what was that? Hang on, what is this? No shit, you can control your own, that is fucking wild. Look at that. We can control our own taxing. That means we can use the Embraer Phenom that came out. We can build our own aerodrome and then have the airplane in there and then pull it out. That is fucking wow. Wow. I've never seen something like that before in the game. That is fucking wild, man. That is great. Good job, guys. That's pretty dope. Anything else in this commercial? No, that's it. So when is this? So it's going to be coming out on the 25th. I wonder how much it's going to be. So it's got... Oh, you know what? Let's also check SimBrief real quick. Hang on a second. I wonder if this airplane is in SimBrief yet, or if we're going to have to build it and put it in. Let's just build a new flight. Let's just see. Did they have... FA50. Yeah, they do got the Falcon 50. I wonder if it's this. I'll go through it once we get the booklet for it and see if it's the same dimensions for everything. Takeoff weight, max landing weight, all that kind of stuff. All right, let's see. Did we get a reply yet? No reply yet. Okay. Very cool. So it has a cruising range of almost 6,000 kilometers. Wow, 31,000 feet. That is crazy. 31,000 feet can't be the ceiling for this airplane. This thing has to be. Hey, that's not bad. Roughly $39. That's you know what? That's not bad for. Now I'm not very familiar with Contrail. I don't think I've ever bought an airplane from Contrail. I have some of the airplanes that they sell on their website, but like I think I have. It doesn't matter what I have. But anyways, this is coming out this week. That is an amazing. There's some other planes coming out soon. There is another plane coming out this week. Let me show you the other plane that's coming out this week. Oh my God, I can't wait for this airplane to come. This one definitely came out, but we're having issues with that one. There was a new update for Skyward Simulations Sovereign Citizen Plus. There was a new update for that. They did a lot of stuff on that. We'll check that out here in a moment. But yeah, we have. Where is... Yeah. The Fokker F100 and the F70. So to me, this kind of looks almost exactly like the F28, even the inside to a bit. Kind of looks like it. So that which is very good. I'm very familiar with that interior. This airplane is something that a lot of us have been waiting on for a long time. It's finally going to be out supposedly this week. We will see if it comes out this week. That's the plan. There's a lot of hype around this airplane. Oh, look at the V card here. That's pretty cool. Man, the interior looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. We can operate the buttons on the side here, so we can play like we're in the flight crew. That's not good. You take a picture and it's already in red. Why would you guys do that? Take a picture next time where it's in green. So let's take a look at this here. So we have, so this is just like the A300, this stack here, and like the A306. Even some of these buttons up here, traffic, airport, station, constraints, waypoint, map, plan, arc. There's our dial for range, primary flight, navigation, brightness, weather, flight path vectors, flight director. Man, it looks pretty damn cool on the inside, man. This is a little different than the F-28. Yeah, I can't wait for this thing to come out. Now, I thought this thing was coming out. I could have sworn they said this week. Let me see if they have it down here. I don't think it's all the way down here at the bottom. It's probably all the way up top. Yeah, let's see here. I don't think they said anything about price yet. Now, I did download the operating manual and the EFB. I've been reading through it so I can be ready when this airplane comes out. But yeah, I don't. It's supposed to come out this week. I don't see the release date yet here. A lot of liveries. Okay, anything about Boris sounds? No. That's okay if it doesn't have Boris. I mean, there's a lot in here. Wow, look at all this. Yeah, this is just like the F-28 as far as the features it looks like. So, you know, when you do download it, make sure you update GSX if you're going to be using GSX. But yeah, man, this thing will be out supposedly this week is from what I understand. Like, it should be out this week. Let me see. It doesn't say it here. Let me see if it says it here on Flight Sim Expo. I do want to watch a little bit of this stuff here. Okay, yeah, I don't see the... Oh, here we go. New previews. That's from... I don't think they're going to have it on here yet. On the 15th of June. Okay, that's a preview. Okay, according to product page, it went live. Okay, yeah, it must be coming out like any day now. So we'll just keep on checking until it comes out. It should be out really any day. But yeah, this is going to be, I think this is going to be one of the best airplanes coming out in recent times. This F-100. Just Flight makes some really good stuff. If you're a big fan of study level airplanes with a lot of buttons to push, really good sounds, the RJ, the Bay 146, the F-28, just about anything that Just Flight puts their hands on is really good. Now, there is a new Dash 8 in the works from Miltech Sims. This is kind of exciting. Miltech Sims builds really good airplanes. Now, they build really good military airplanes. I don't really know what they're doing building the Dash 8, but yeah, it's in works. I don't think it's going to be as good as the FlyJ Sim. I don't think any Dash 8 coming out will be anywhere as good as the FlyJ Sim, but we'll see what happens. There's a new Carenado Dornier 228 coming out. Got Friends has a new aircraft coming out for 2021. Oh, new liveries for Level Up. Let's see what they have. Oh, make a livery. Okay, so you can make your own livery. That's fine. Maybe we'll do that one day. Make our own livery. We'll try doing that. I think that would be kind of fun. All right, so that's Threshold. Now, on Just Flight, there was something else I saw in here that I wanted to look at. Oh, yeah, the digital aeronautics. If you're into helicopters, there's a dope-ass helicopter now out. This digital aeronautics MI2 hoplite. Oh, boy, this thing is awesome. Look at that thing. Looks like a beluga whale, doesn't it? All fat and stubby. It's like me. All fat and stubby. So, yeah, so that's all good. The update that just came out for the Sovereign Citizen Plus. Let's take a quick look at that, and then I kind of want to watch some of the stuff. Ooh, we'll take a look at this Wingflex video coming out for the new 707. Let's see here. Nimbus update. Okay, we just looked at that. 220 development. Yep, that's another nice airplane coming out, the 220. And they have, and the build has an A380 coming out. Latin VFR, I'm not getting excited for this. They're like MS Scenery. They're like on that level to me. I don't think I'll ever buy another Latin VFR airplane again. It's just not study level enough for what I like. They're pretty good airplanes to just like jump in and fly, but yeah, it's not the kind of thing I usually would spend money on. Where the fuck? Oh, here we go. Sovereign Citizen. Not Sovereign. Citation Sovereign Plus. So there was a lot that just came out. And like I said, I got this on the Orbix website. But yeah, here we go. I mean, just tons of fixes. I thought it was great before. I didn't really have any issues with this airplane. Not like these kind of things with like lights not working and, you know, I don't know. Just a lot of these things that I'm reading here that they're fixing, I didn't have any issues with. But anyways, yeah, so that came out. Change CPDLC option label from VATSIM to Hoppy. Okay, well, that's cool. Fixed passenger pilot weights not loading. Okay, that's good, because that wasn't actually loading. That was a problem on the last one. Reduce the nose wheel steering angle, reduce the overall temperature. Okay, so yeah, so we might fly that one tomorrow just to see what the update is. Hopefully I'll have an answer from here, because I really want to fly this airplane really bad. Like, I was so bummed out tonight that I just can't, I couldn't fly it. I was so mad. I was like, damn, I didn't know it was coming out, and I saw it and I was like, shit, I want to fly it, and then I couldn't fly it. All right, so A2A, makers of probably the best general aviation airplane in the simulator, makers of the Comanche and the new Aerostar 600. They have a new Piper. Surprise! Surprise! They're making another Piper, just in case you wanted to add another Piper to the collection. We'll probably wind up getting it just because it's got new buttons that we haven't pushed before. But look, it's got a clock down here. It looks like it's got maybe ground speed, RPM, or is that manifold pressure? That's manifold pressure. RPMs. That looks like a little computer to give us. Oh no, that's for comms. That says 127 something. So I wonder if these glass panels are going to be an option, like you can click on it and put them there, or put like regular steam gauges. But yeah, I mean, it looks all right on the inside. It looks like an airplane that they have. It's got the same EDM computer here, you know, that they have in all their airplanes. So yeah, it looks good to me. I would definitely buy it. You know, it's another Piper, but hey man, you can't go wrong with A2A. They make some good shit. I've never been upset about anything I bought from A2A ever. Even when I bought the pre-release beta 600. Whoo boy. All right, now let's see here. What's I don't really care about VATSIM. Okay, another airport coming out now. Bernoulli, what do they make here? Improve your flying lessons. Oh yeah. I think this is you can actually like go there and like they teach you how, like you're actually in like a real like simulator, like, which is pretty cool. I think it's like $200 an hour or something like that. All right, the Aerosoft booth, sponsored by Honeywell or Honeycomb. Okay, so now this is just about the A340 Pro, which it's like a mid airplane. All right, Hughes interview, video sponsored by Fly Tampa and Flight Panels. Okay. All right, I don't know what. Let's see if they have anything interesting to say. I doubt it, but let's see if they have anything interesting to say. No, I guess they have nothing interesting since there's no video. Well, shit. All right, let's see here. Ooh, Turtle Beach. Do we have a video? Man, how come there's no videos? I was hoping there'd be videos of some of this shit. The video is sponsored, but yeah, where's the fucking video at? I wonder if it'll be on YouTube. Let's see here. And let's see what this says here.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Flight Sim channel. Captain Flaco here, and I got performs well version of the Sub Pro 2. We have a black version, and then we have our PC version, which the copper axe Gonzo had with Tom.
All right, so that's very similar to what we already have.
In the rotation, or you can lock it off if you want to come out of the sim without axes and your chrono. So again, the more that you can have it, and 59
Issues. So,
for instance, they're assigned to.
All right, so it's nothing special there. I was hoping they'd come out with like a whole new something. All right, let's see here. We have Avia interview, the A320 cockpit. Let's see here. Do we? Oh, this one does have a video. All right, very good. Now we're cooking. Now we're in the 20th century. What was that little kid flying?
Hello, I'm Dan from FS Elite, and we are here live at FS Expo 2026 talking to Thomas, the Aviation.
And the idea is start when I was a kid, you know, in the US.
Okay, so it's just a cockpit.
Price, you have 1 hour inside our cockpit across the US with a real
So I guess you can buy the.
1 hour, you can do everything you want.
Okay, so you can buy the.
With the real flight instructor, so you can learn.
What does it say here? Aviation with 30 locations. This is what I was talking about. This is where you can actually go and fly the simulator. This is what I was talking about. Yeah. For like $200. Yeah, here we go. Take your date duo package, 60 minutes. Yeah, you can have your bitch hanging all over you, breathing out her hot garlic breath all over you while you're sitting there flying your fake airplane. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. You can sit in a A320 cockpit, a 1-to-1 scale replica. That's pretty cool that they have something like that. It says it's got 30 plus locations and over 50 simulators across the country and Canada. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, SimFly booth. This says it has a video too. What? Let's see here. What's good about SimFly? Not very familiar with SimFly. Let's see what they have coming out here.
Emergencies, SkyOps,
and
many more features. 24/7 at every airport worldwide.
Cisco clearance, clear to Los Angeles, 509.91.
A living world, powered by Say Intentions
That's
AI.
not what we're looking at.
Similar like all of you, back in October of last year, SimFly had a major milestone where they released the ability to be able to sell your in-game currency for real US dollars. Now, most people look at me crazy when I'm saying that, and everybody's really skeptical, but there's logic to the platform, and
But what does it do?
that patch tokens are valuable is because they are required for progression inside of SimFly. So other people need patch tokens in order to be able to upgrade their assets, in order to be able to buy additional assets.
All right, so it's another money grab. All right, so let's see here. Say Intentions is okay. SimFly tools and inform. Okay, so it's just another money grab. All right, we don't need to watch that. Let's see here. Cockpit Simulator. Pilots of Tomorrow. PXN. Oh yeah, PXN. This. Oh, do they have the new controls that they have coming out? Do they show them in this? These new controls from PXN were fucking lit. Does it have it here? Yeah, it does.
Some really good force feedback racing products.
Where's the one with the quadrant with the screen that pops up? I think it's behind the dude on the left.
Over the past year, their business
My man got some thinning hair. Look at that man. Woo boy, he's too young to have thin hair like that.
So yes, what you see on the quadrant here
Obviously, we've got it set up for a 2-engine plane.
Wow, look at that. That looks great.
With all, as I said, all the different levers.
Fuel switches.
The trim complements the elevator, obviously, but it's fully motorized.
Okay.
So it's synced up with the autopilot in the game.
Right.
So
This is not the one I'm talking about. There was one that had a screen that popped up.
yeah.
On the yoke, this starts.
Well, this is an elevator trim anyway, so you can still do it manually,
Yeah.
up and down,
Yeah.
with the elevator. But if you want to enable autopilot, that would kick in, and then.
Man, they got some really good looking stuff, PXN.
Which we know was
I tried looking up the price of the. Oh, there it is. See this one right here? Look at the screen that pops up. That is dope as hell.
If you just wanted the yoke,
It's like a navigation display.
separately as well as the full system.
How dope is that?
Just have that, and you've got everything on there. It's also got some unique features on it, so you're able to. So
Man, PXN. That's exciting, man. I don't think they have anything about pricing out yet on any of this from what I looked at. Not for, yeah, they're, ooh, hang on. Okay, yeah, they don't have it out yet. Steering, pedals, accessories. Yeah, they don't have it out yet. Okay, that's fine. I didn't think they did. But yeah, that's coming out. If anybody gets that, let me know how that is. I wish I had the extra money to buy it, man. I'd be buying the hell out of that. Larimer, Latin VFR. Let's just take a look and just see what. I can't imagine this thing being any good, but let's just see what it looks like. I'm sure it'll look really good, but it's not going to be study level at all. I'd be really surprised.
4 powerful engines.
I mean, they make good-looking airplanes. I just don't think the systems are going to be
2
study level.
full-length passenger decks.
Not enough for what I like.
The largest passenger airliner ever built.
Ever built. Check out my Michelin's, bitch.
An aircraft that
Hey, I got that
redefined
livery.
long-haul travel and became a global aviation icon.
It became an icon. All right, so far you haven't shown anything yet. It's just a bunch of stuff. What about systems? All right, so normal systems, that's fine. Doesn't say anything about CP, DLC, or... Oh, that looked pretty nice. That looks pretty nice. Whoa, wait a minute. That looked pretty cool, actually. Now, if this works like that, that could be worth the price of admission right there. Because I don't think we have an A380 that'll do that yet. I don't think the free one does it, the fly-by-wire one. All right, maybe Latin VFR. Maybe we shouldn't be sleeping on these mugs. Does it say what kind of price they're looking at here? So it's got a few different liveries. Expect in-sim market and contrail. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's see what else we got coming out here. MK Studios, F100, the Dash, Wing. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to look at. The Wing Flex. Let's see here. Which they got here at Wingflex. What y'all got? Show me.
Compact combo, but it covers everything you need for normal operations, starting from a cold and dark
so it's
startup
panels. That's cool.
all the way to
Wow,
shutdown.
look at that. It looks really good.
What's cool about this unit is that we have like a built-in dome light, so if you want to use it as a desktop light, or yeah, it works.
I'll use that as a desktop light. That'd be pretty dope.
And the correct number of detents per 360 degrees of rotation. And yeah, we're really proud of this product. And
Wow.
here you notice how we have the radio panel, but at the same time, it could also be used as a transponder panel.
Oh yeah, that's
so
cool.
You could enter and,
well, that's how it is
change
used in
your,
real life, actually.
transponder
So,
from here,
all right,
and it
that's
just
cool. So they
works.
make some good stuff. Let's see here. Let's see what kind of pricing they might have out. super bundle. That's no way. The flight panel is $15. Ain't no way. Right. This is $15. Oh, the stream. Okay. Man. Let's see here. Microsoft. Autopilot. Aircraft. Let's see here. Aircraft profiles. Yeah, I don't see the panels that I'm looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. Yeah, everything is $15. Anyways, that can't be right. Those are just Stream Decks. All right, where's the wing flex for the 707? I want to see that. All right, we've seen the new. Well, I guess we can watch this again. The new A220 from Innobills. This thing looks fucking dope. Look at that thing. Look at that, boy. Look how good that looks. Wow, it looks nice. Don't crash. Align. Retard. The gyro is caged. Flare. Flare. Oh, I like how it says align. That'll help me with the center line. That's cool. Very nice. Well, we don't know what the rest of the airplane looks like, but so far this part looks really good. I'll have to do some research. Is that what that 220 really looked like on the inside? That looks really new to be a 220. Being that 220 is so old. Let's see here. Does it say anything about when is it coming out? Emergency descent mode. Okay, so yeah, nothing really out yet about when that is coming out. New Atlas joystick. Force feedback. All right, here we go. Nimbus simulations. Yeah, let's check this out. Let's check out. Let's see what this wing flex looks like. Whoa! Boy, does that sound good, that airplane. My goodness. That sounds way better. Of course, it's so much wind, of course. But that sounds a lot better than the 707 from 2020, where they had the Cessna engine. When they had that Cessna engine in there. Because they lost half their sound profile. Boy, this thing looks really good. Sounds so good. I'm not familiar with Nimbus simulations. Alright, does it say when it's no release date? Of course not. Of course! Alright, and I think that's really about it. Coming out. Let's take another gander on this page here. See if we missed anything. Ground service update. Okay, that's fine. Another update for I wonder if they got rid of the problem that they were having where you couldn't get rid of the tug. Because I stopped using GSX for a while because every time I used them to back up, I couldn't get rid of the tug. So I had to like restart the whole flight. All right. I think that's all good. I do want to check out one thing here. Let me see here. Let me see if we got any. Check ticket status. I tell you, I'll try to install it again real quick while we're live and see if we get that same. Okay, so here is, let's uninstall this. So let's go ahead and extract that. I mean, usually these systems are very easy to install when it comes to these airplanes. Okay, let's go down to setup. All right, finding packages. All right, next. Yes. We're just going to do default. That's fine. And then watch, we'll start downloading and then we'll get the first error. See? Web fonts. Do tone regulator. So we can click on ignore and we just keep on getting the same one, the same ones. I literally clicked on this like 100 times. So yeah, so that one we can't do anything about yet. Let's just click finish. Let's get into the simulation, see if anything is new in the store. And also let's go to let's see here. X-plane. X-plane store. Anything new on here? No, still the 732, which I be honest, this is way overpriced. Way over. This is the one purchase I've made recently that I really wish I didn't make. I didn't really have the $80 to spend, but I wanted to try something else from FlyJSim, and what a waste of money that was. I think that was a big waste of money for me, and the fly-by-wire, not the fly-by-wire, the Flight Factor A320, that was another waste of money. Yeah, not happy with either one of those purchases. Not happy. All right, let me turn off display capture. So yeah, so there's a lot of good stuff coming out over the next I would say at least week, with these new airplanes coming out, the two airplanes that are coming out, the Falcon and the other one. What was the other one that's coming out? Oh yeah, the Fokker F100 and the F70. Yeah, those are going to be dope as hell when they come out. Kind of upset about that airplane tonight that I couldn't use it. I was really looking forward to at least just starting it up and seeing what it sounds like. Turn my controller on in case we check something out here. I don't think we're going to be flying anything tonight. I just wanted to get on for a little bit and just kind of go over some of the new stuff coming out. Boy, that little push cart with the Falcon is going to be awesome, man. That's cool. I like that. You don't have to use saloon mode now. You have your little own controller you can use. That is cool. Maybe they'll come out with an update here soon and fix this VRAM leak. So I figured out why my megahertz is always at like 10,700, even though I have 12 gigs. There's 2 gigabytes dedicated that they pull out like automatically, or almost 2 gigabytes. Kind of like, I guess, for bloatware in a way, which is so dumb. But yeah, I tried last night stopping a lot of the processes that the GPU was going through, but it didn't really help, unfortunately. All right, let's see. Anything new in the store here? Oh, an Antonov AN2. That's a lot smaller than the other Antonov we used to have. Yeah, nothing really out and about yet. I'm still not going to buy this one airplane here yet. Where is it? This one here, I just don't see the point. When we already have the M500 on 2020, oh wow, it's only $16. See, that's how they get you, man. Now that might be worth it for $16. I'm gonna have to look at that. I might have some points I can use. If it's only $16, I might wind up getting it. But it looks just like the M500 on the inside. It's like the exact same airplane. Yep. All right, let's see if there's anything. Let's just take a look at our roster of airplanes real quick. See if last time I tried to fly the TriStar, man, we had a lot of frame rate issues. I wonder if that's still going to be an issue. Let's just load in and just see if we get any issues. I'm not going to start this airplane up, but I do want to fly this airplane again. So let me load in with real weather on. And then I also want to load in with the Fokker, whatever that propeller plane is they have. Because that one I want to fly again too, but the last time I tried to fly it, our performance was so bad. Right now we're only at 17 frames a second right now. Let's give it a minute or so to marinate. Huh, wonder why we're starting inside the airplane. That's weird. Right now I can't move. All right. I don't think I can.
4. Flaps 10.
Why are flaps moving? So I can't go outside. That is really weird.
Flaps 4. Flaps 10. Flaps 4.
Oh, okay. Well, still, I can't go outside. That is really weird. Huh.
Flaps 0.
Well, I mean, it looks okay so far. Frames are doing okay. Maybe we'll have to try to fly this thing again one day. Maybe I'll find a flight and we'll do it tomorrow. I don't like that we can't go outside, though. That's very strange that we can't do that. All right, so this one looks like it might be okay. Now, let me just check one last airplane. I just want to check the Fokker, the other Fokker that they had here. All right, let's see how this loads in. This actually runs pretty good on Xbox, this airplane. If you have an Xbox Series X, this airplane should run pretty well. At least it did for me. Yeah, that's weird with that TriStar that we couldn't go outside. That is really strange. How we started inside the airplane. Like, that never happens. We're going to hear the flaps moving right now because of the controls. They're not set properly right now. But yeah, frames look pretty good on here too, so we might be able to fly this one. I really hope we can fly this one again, because I really wanted to fly this airplane again. All right, maybe we'll do some like test flying tomorrow. Maybe we'll jump in this thing. If I can get that Embraer working by tomorrow, we'll fly the Embraer. But if not, we'll probably fly this. We'll try the TriStar out for a little bit. We'll just do some takeoff and a little flying around and maybe come in for landing. We're not going to do anything like real flying, but just kind of like testing out some shit. So yeah, man. Well, anyways, that's it for tonight. I just wanted to check out a couple of things, you know, and just get in and talk for a minute. Hopefully we'll get that Fokker in a couple of days. I'm sorry. Hopefully we'll get the Falcon in a couple of days. I can't wait for the Falcon. We'll get the Falcon in a couple of days. We'll get the Fokker F100. Not F100, the Fokker 100 and the Fokker 70. A lot of good stuff coming out, man. A lot of good stuff. It's good time to be good time to be in the simulating the flight sim community. That's for sure. Speaking of that, join our community. Hit like, hit subscribe on your way out the door. Become a member. Super chat, super thanks. Leave us some kicks. Become a member on Kick. Subscribe. About it. I'm done grifting. I will see y'all in the next episode of the Airplane Show. See ya.